Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making some blueberry biscuits with a glaze, a sweet glaze on them. These are biscuits sometimes we like to get at a local restaurant that's probably about a 25-minute drive from here. And I decided I'll try to make some at home. And I made some the other day and my husband really liked them, so I was going to share with you guys my little twist on them and see what you guys think. But I'm going to be using blueberries from our blueberry bushes. I think these were probably picked about 2 summers ago. Last summer I don't think we got quite as many as we did the summer before, but I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 gallon bags when we picked them that summer, and I've been able to keep them in the freezer. I use them in pancakes, in these biscuits. I use them in muffins, anything like that that you would want to cook with blueberries. That's what I use them for. But these biscuits, I also think you could use any of your other favorite berries, like raspberries or strawberries, if you wanted to chop some up and put them in your biscuits. But these are from our blueberry bushes, and they're really good. I don't know about you, but I'm not much of a pancake eater. That's just too sweet for me. These seem to be kind of right in the middle. They're not too sweet. You can add as much of the glaze as you want to make them sweeter if you would like. But just bake them straight out of the oven, put that glaze on them, and they're really good like that. Sometimes when I put them on my plate, I'll put some more on there to make it a little bit more sweet, but they're not as sweet as pancakes. Anything super sweet like that just really doesn't sit with me all day if I eat something sweet. So we're going to get started. You're just going to need your basic biscuit making stuff: flour, shortening, and in my case I use milk. I know a lot of you like buttermilk, but I use milk in my biscuits. And we're just going to need some powdered sugar for the glaze and milk. We'll mix that up after the biscuits are done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get our biscuit mix started. And I do apologize for the lighting. We are going to get some better lighting to make these videos. I know it's dark over on this side, and I need a light back here in this corner behind me, but we'll get that figured out. I'm going to go ahead and add my flour for my biscuits. And I usually just guess. If I'm guessing for the amount of biscuits for us, I use a handy dandy measuring cup for my scoop. I don't know about you guys. If I was to guess, I'm probably using around 3 cups of flour for these. It's over here. I'd say I probably got about a half a cup of shortening. I didn't press down and make my bowl, did I? So I'll add some milk. That's probably between a half and a 3/4 cup of milk there. Like I told you before, I use my hand so I can feel that my shortening is being mashed up real good. I've used other things to make biscuits, and I just like using my hands better. I know some ladies can make that nice little smooth bowl and make your biscuits in that and still leave a bowl full of flour untouched. I never could figure out how to do that. So I just use all the flour I put out in my bowl. I'm about to add the blueberries here in just a second. So my dough is going to be a little bit softer than it would for regular biscuits, so that my blueberries will add in there a little easier. Alright, so I've got about a cup of the frozen blueberries. I'm just going to pour those in there. Mix those up in there. And you also can add about a half a cup of sugar to your flour mix if you would like to make the biscuit just a little bit sweeter. You also could add some lemon zest to make a blueberry lemon biscuit. And then you would add some lemon juice to your glaze when you got finished. Alright. I'm just going to roll these out and cut them out. You probably wouldn't have to roll them out if you didn't want to. I think you probably could just make drop biscuits and just drop them on your pan, and that would be just fine. But I like mine rolled out. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, you will need to make sure that you spray your pan or grease it, ever how you do your biscuit pan, because the blueberries will make them stick when they're in there cooking and they burst open. Don't ask me how I learned that. So usually I don't really have to, there's fat in the biscuits. Really don't have to put any kind of grease in the pan for a regular biscuit. But these blueberries will make them stick. So I'm going to cut these out, just like I do my regular biscuits. Put them in the pan. They're cold with those frozen blueberries. It came a big storm here last night and our power was out for a few hours. And I'm one of those girls who need her fan year-round while she sleeps. So when the power was out, I didn't sleep much because I didn't have my fan on. Gonna have these biscuits and then get ready for church here in a minute. Alright, I think we can go one more time. I think next time I make them, I will try to use strawberries in with the blueberries, or you could do blueberry and raspberry. We have raspberry bushes. I think will do really good. They did pretty good last year. I hope they do better this year. I've got my oven preheated to 425, just like I do for my regular biscuits. Alright, I don't know if you can see those or not. That's about how many I got out of that much flour. I'm going to stick these in the oven. Alright, the biscuits are done. I just baked them until they were lightly brown on top. I'm going to mix up our glaze to pour over them. And find a fork. But I've got just over a cup of powdered sugar in here. Add a little milk. And you can tell me what your secret is for this not to be a little bit lumpy when we get finished. I used a whisk last time. That didn't really seem to help either. So you want to pour over the biscuits, but mine is a little bit lumpy. Maybe I should sift the flour. Maybe I should sift the powdered sugar first. That might help. I mix this up. It's a little lumpy, so when I pour it on the biscuits, you'll be able to see. It's basically just what I do. Just go over, just pour a little on the biscuits. Let them soak in for a few minutes and enjoy them. I'm going to have to go get my taste tester. I think he's in the bathroom right now. And it's going to run off and it's going to go down in your pan, but the biscuits will absorb. You don't have to use it all if you don't want to. Like I say, sometimes I'll get my biscuit out and add a little bit more of this on top. But you can see where my powdered sugar is a little lumpy, but that'll be alright too. Let's go get our biscuit taster and see what he thinks. Alright guys, I had to go retrieve my taste tester and I fixed him a plate there of one of the biscuits and I'm going to let him try it and see what he thinks.
Very good, very tasty. I like the blueberries. The biscuits are good too. It's very good. Now I've got to eat the rest of it. Can't put it down. It's good. Thumbs up.
Appreciate you guys stopping by the foothills of Appalachia today with us, and hope you enjoy me making our biscuits, and y'all have a great day, and please like and subscribe.